on Monday, and you're a piece of shit because you abandoned your kid.
IP2.
Abandoned your kid.
10. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Hey, let me see your face. All right. Here you go. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show.
You're so great. Oh, Randy, you're a piece of shit. Well, that's the truth. You're wrong, but what, you want to have I'll let you talk, but if you want, we should do a little freestyle battle. I'm kind of in the freestyle mood.
I can't rap no more.
I'm not that good, but, well, yeah, you're not in a good mood. We won't.
You're hyped, though. You got all the energy.
Dude, I see how you get, though. You get that little in you, and it's like, you know, you gotta, fuck you, skip. Fuck you, skip. Fuck you, skip.
All right, here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Hey, let me see your face. All right, here you go. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show.
2 locks right here, tatted on your chest, and here you are.
Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Hey, let me see your face. All right, here you go. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show.
Oh, man. You know.
Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Hey, let me see your face. All right, here you go.
Come on, white motherfucking
Yo, welcome to the NJCOURTS show. I welcome you, take a ticket. Now you're gonna get kinda lifted, cause I know some of you like a puff, get it? Oh no, but to get your popcorn in, welcome to the show, cause we're about to get it when we roll. Yo, that's what's up, about to get a hug, about to show this allegation, that's what's up. Oh, I don't like to lie, I don't like to allegate, I just got the facts and I hate why, but why do you wanna try with me? Do you wanna lie, cause I'm about to show you how I get thrifty, and that's how I got this shit. I'm about to not embarrass you, but I'm about to get lifted with it as I put it down. Got the straight facts and I don't clown around, yo. So welcome to the NJC show. Wait, did I say NJ and NYC show? Yo, I don't know what's up. I'm kinda lifting on the 40 ounce that I drank. What's up, yo? Here we go. Welcome to the fucking show. It ain't about Ski Mask, it's the controller, yo. So sit down, don't clown around, don't take a blue, cause you're about to pass out.
Stop when I want to.
Your court television news starting now.
Damn. We're going to get it the next time, okay? I promise you that. I promise you that. We almost had it, folks. Remember last time, I think, what was it? The song jumped and then I got scuffed in the middle of it. So welcome to the NJCOURTS TV show. Hey, I want you guys to say hi to one of my little bye-byes. Look who I got here. It's little Dabby. It's my little babies. I missed them, man. I was gone for a long week, huh? Yeah, no, they got well taken care of. As a matter of fact, it almost seemed like they weren't even notice that I was gone, you know? No, I'm just kidding. They were all happy to see me, but now Dobby was bugging me to say hi. So, hey guys, hey everybody, welcome to joining the show tonight. Let me go down the, oops, hold on, Dobbs. Oh man, he wants to stay on my lap. No. There you go. All right. Oh, he's definitely not camera shy, NorCal. He wants to stay up here, but we can't have that or else he's going to steal the show. You know what I mean? Well, actually, we need more viewers in here. Come on, hold on. Dobbs, get in here. Let me use your cuteness. No, I'm just kidding. Now, hi, everybody. Welcome to the show this evening. Let me just go down the line and say hi to everybody. We will not be rude. We are always welcoming everybody tonight. All right. I'd like to welcome my mods this evening. I believe I saw Jersey tonight. Welcome, Jersey. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Now I can talk. And first of all, I'd like to thank Miranda Smith. Miranda, thank you. Miranda is actually our first and official new member of the NJ Courts Jury Trial, which is just my little nickname for actually the memberships, I guess, now that YouTube has allowed me to monetize myself with. So, hey, thank you, Miranda. I appreciate it. I only have one level. You know, I don't feel that I'm worthy enough of asking more than a $9.99 Netflix membership. So it's just a $2.99 basic membership, but it comes with a lot of perks. So if you're interested in joining the NJ Courts Jury Trial, just hit the join button and you can see all the membership information and all the perks you get. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. This evening, I just wanted to kind of go over a lot of the shenanigans that has occurred since my return back from the New Jersey New Courts area. But before we do that, let's go down the line and say hi to everybody. So again, thank you, Miranda. I appreciate you being the first member of the NJ Courts Jury Trial. Let's see here. Said hi to Jersey. NorCal, good evening. I appreciate you coming in as always. Appreciate your humor as always. Let's see, going down the line, I saw Pebs. Welcome, Pebs. Brandy, good evening. Let's see, Nontent, what's up? I appreciate Nontent. If y'all are not familiar with Nontent, Nontent's the channel creator that made the first intro song to, or the one that you've always seen, the Welcome to the Ski Mask Show. Very creative content creator. Definitely check out Nontent's page. Does all sorts of like songs, cool song parody stuff on all sorts of different streamers. So thank you, Nontent, for that. I appreciate that. Michaela, good evening. Always good to see you. Cameron, Thunder Island. Good to see you all. Ken McDonald, good to see you. Mog, Sharpshooters, good to see you as always. Super Roofer, hey yo, good to see you in the chat. I appreciate you being here this evening. All right, Jeffrey. Yeah, it was about 10 minutes, but, you know, I think that's all right. I think, you know, over 10 minutes, you know, is pushing it, but I think we fell right under that. So thanks for joining. I understand your concern, though. Lisa Lynn Marie, thank you joining for welcome. Michael Portnoy, welcome for joining the show. And see, Miranda, I see you right there. You've got your membership badge, so that came out right away. I see you. Welcome. Poppy, welcome. Julia, welcome as always. Candy Cane, welcome as always. Boston Girl Bridget, welcome. The NJ Dog, official dog of the NJ Court Show. And actually, Rio, come here. Hey, come say hi. Oh, he heard me say that. Now Rio, my other dog's a little mad at me. We have two official dogs of the NJ Court Show. Sharon, good evening. The RR Show, Rocky Reina, good evening. Let's see here. Tracy, good evening. As always, good to see you. Constipated Rice. It's like we have our first troll of the evening. Good evening. Welcome. Booty Cream Cheese, welcome. Puppy, thank you for your membership. I appreciate that. Welcome to the jury trial. You are now the second juror. But see, we accept more than 12 jurors in this jury membership. So, but thank you so much, Poppy. Welcome to the new membership. Or excuse me, I'm kind of new to this. I guess they just gave me like the go ahead to start the membership program today. So I put some like emojis that you can put in that you get as a member and all sorts of little perks. But I'll go over that with everybody as far as that later in the evening or towards the end. That way, if you guys are all interested, you can learn more about that. But I will always recognize everybody that's signing up, no matter what time of the show it is, because you guys rock. You guys are the ones that help this channel grow. So thank you all so much for everybody that helps supporting with donations and the new members and everybody that comes as far as viewers and your commenters, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all. All right. Horror Crow Cow, Janny's World. Jen J, welcome. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Tired, but I'm doing good. Rio needs the limelight. He does. Rio, come here. Rio, here he comes. Oh, Rio always comes. He's my. All right, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Up. Come on. Oh, here comes Dobby. Hold on. I'll show you guys Rio in a second. He's my lab, so like he's trying to figure out how he's gonna like try to jump on my lap without tossing the table down. He's a smart guy, but he's right here, right under me. So, all right, Candy Cane. I do. Good idea. I will get a gavel. You are correct. And as a matter of fact, I think that's one of the emojis. I don't know. I got to look back, but I think that was one of them. Yeah, I'm truly wondering too, Jen J. We'll talk a little bit about that. John Jacobs, welcome. All right, cool. We're down the list here. Thank you guys for your patience as always. Like I said, I always love to start the show welcoming everybody here. It is a Friday night. A lot of stuff going on, A lot of other creators got those juicy little shows going on. So I appreciate y'all coming in and, joining me for the evening. So I know it said NJ Courts has a special channel announcement. As you all know, that's it. That was it pretty much as far as with the membership is that the channel is now monetized as far as now offering the memberships. Like I said, I'll talk about that later. So if you're wondering what the special announcement was, that was it. So that way you can't say I made you stay for the whole show just to say the special announcement, okay? Anyways, but what we're going to discuss tonight, though, which is what's very important, why we're here and what I'm very serious about, and what the whole mission about this channel is to discuss pretty much the after effect, the ongoings of, what has happened after this last court hearing that y'all got to witness. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest with you. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit after the actual hearing. But boy, oh boy, man, just in one day, just coming back home, did all the cockroaches come out of the woodwork. That's for sure. I'll tell you that. Woo. I kind of had a little slight idea that Controlla was just going to be Controlla. And obviously, within 15 minutes of after the court hearing or 20 or whatever, same day she was back on, ranting, raving, pretty much just doing the same thing, that she's always done. Pretty much the same thing that's gotten her into this situation that she's in right now. And that really just kind of disturbed me a bit. Like I said, I had an idea that that's what was going to happen, but I didn't think to the level that it got to. I figured, hey, you got to court, you got the options put on the table for you. They are pretty serious. And I figured there'd be at least a little bit of consideration to that, and more specifically to your family, but no, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, not only have you just started so many lies and rhetoric, it actually backfired on you. And what I think is pathetic is you literally, about within a day or two of after this court hearing, use this as an opportunity to pretty much monetize yourself and beg for donations. Okay. God damn. Like I said, I'm just really, it's almost kind of like the ski thing, Julie, or I'm sorry, who was that I was asking me, about just you're scratching your head about how after everything that's been exposed about ski masks, how there can still be, especially women in there, just chatting away like they're, having a Sunday morning, chat with the nice neighbor across the street. We've shown this guy's records. We've shown the court hearings. It speaks for itself, and yet it happens, and it's the same thing. It's kind of like with Controlla. It's like, when does it stop? When do you finally just say, hey, enough is enough, and, just fix your life a bit? literally right after this hearing, the first thing I hear is this huge rumor that came out that I guess while I was in New York City, I was somehow jet setting over to New Jersey or wherever my mod is. And again, I don't even know, honestly, where Jen lives. Okay. So, but that's insane. And here's the funny thing. The whole I guess thing behind this bullshit that came from Controlla was she heard Mandy bark in the back. You know what's funny is since I've heard this, I have not seen one clip produced from Controlla or Little Skiwee showing any of that, because it never happened. And it's sad. It's sad that you and it shows. And you know what? In a kind of a fucked up way, this kind of led to where I want to go to for this month and what I really want to cover as far as this next month's topic, which is this whole freaking like bullyverse that's just exploded. I mean, literally, I'm sure you've all seen, just from Controlla's little bullshit rhetoric, okay, she pretty much amped up Little Skiwee over here, who's now attempted to dox me, or so he says. He already got my name and doxed it like months ago, okay? I don't know what this whole, like campaign he's trying to run against me, like, oh my gosh, my name's out there. It was already out there. I told you, there's nothing to hide, okay? If I'm going to be doing what I'm going to be doing, I already knew that there was going to be little shitheads like Controlla and Ski Mask that were going to be doing this exact thing, okay? Doxing me, doxing my family, making up lies. I mean, this guy's gone even as far as to post a poor guy's obituary, who I have no clue who that person is, and rest in peace to him and his family. But my dad is well alive, you know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, he had a great time watching this whole thing unfold over the weekend, And I'm not going to discuss his personal thoughts on what he thinks about Ski Mask and Controlla, but you've done nothing, okay, Ski Mask. And you know what this is funny is? This is a reaction to what Controlla started, okay, which was a fucking lie. And all this was to deflect what is really happening here. And that's what's sad, and it's sad that I saw a lot of people, not a lot, just mainly her little camp and Ski Mask, his little psychos, roll with this and try to, why, of course, right? They want to deflect all the everything from them to me now. Hey, go ahead, man. Because here's what, I'm going to continue to follow up with everything. Okay. I'm going to still continue to follow up with this case. Jersey, thank you for the super sticker. And I'm sorry. Okay. I'm looking at the screen and I haven't been paying attention to the chat. So if somebody else joined up or donated, I'm sorry. And I'll see that here in a bit. But Jersey, I just saw that. Thank you for your membership and the super sticker. I appreciate that. But anyways, where I was going is just the amount of bullshit that's come out of these two is insane. And I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to, what these people want is content. They want me to, like you're seeing right now. And unfortunately, as hard as I didn't want to, I did want to address it because, like I said, it does involve a lot of stuff that's, illegal. Okay. And I want those individuals to know what you're doing is going to get you in trouble. Okay. Whether it's from me or somebody else, okay, what you thought up as just a little way to kind of distract the heat away from you is going to come into an in real life situation with you, okay? Because it's illegal to slander and harass and dox people, okay? And if you haven't followed my channel, you should know very well that I'm going to respond to that, and I'm going to do it in a legal way. I'm not going to illegally do anything. That's like I said, the only time you're going to hear me address these two yahoos is tonight. I will still follow, their as far as their court hearing and everything that goes. NorCal, okay, so you guys are coming up. Oh, cool. All right, NorCal, welcome to the freaking club or the jury trial. Janny's World, welcome. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, you guys pop up here. All right, I see how this works. Awesome. Let me go up really quick here. All right, cool. Nice. Yeah, you guys, when you're a member, it pops up right there, so I see. Cool. All right. Like I said, I'm not sure how a lot of this works, but Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining up. I appreciate that. Michael, reporting for jury duty. Welcome. All right. Thank you. I appreciate your membership. Thank you. Welcome. But where I'm going with this again is just saying that, like I said, I didn't really want to address it because it just gives these people the attention that they want. But I am tonight. I think it does deserve some addressing just because, I mean, Jesus Christ. As far as on Ski's side, I think that guy went on already a 4-day binge. He claims he hasn't slept in 3 days. Bro, if you're really not getting sleep because of me, I'm telling you, nothing happened. Relax, all right? But if it's because of the meth, man, you better lay off of that, brother. And you're looking pretty scuffed up. And the last time I saw you scuffed up like that was when you were on a pretty nice little meth binge. So, yeah, welcome everybody that's just joining. I see that Secret Juice. Welcome. Brady Lee, welcome. KOing you on site, yeah. Hey, I heard that same stuff when I was going to his jury trial, remember? I mean, I literally heard him tell me he was going to cut my neck. He was going to beat me up. So, you've heard it. You've heard it all. I still showed up. He didn't. As a matter of fact, for whatever reason, and you know what? He can sit there and say, oh, I gave him a pass. I didn't want to get in trouble, beating him up. Well, why didn't you show up to court? You actually had to call your lawyer and tell your lawyer who you pissed off to tell the judge that you had COVID. And I'll tell you what, you're lucky that shit flies right now, because any other time of the year or month pre-COVID-19, that shit would never have flied, okay? You would have been found in contempt of court and you would have had a bench warrant issued for your arrest, all right? And that's the only reason that you didn't have to show up to court the second time, was because they assumed you still had COVID because it was 1 week later. That was it. So you are the one that lied, Ski Mask. You're the one that hid in your little mom's. At that time, you were hiding in your mom's bathroom. You weren't even in the little guest room yet. You were in the bathroom. So you hid there for a whole weekend, probably sit next to that shitter of yours, hiding from me. For what reason? I don't know why. I'm just a 5-foot, fat, chubby little dude, man. Just like you said, right? So that's all. Like I said, there's just so much rhetoric and just lies and shit that comes out of these people's mouths. But I get it. I knew it was going to come with the territory. I knew it was going to happen. And like I said, nothing is changing. Controlla, if you think what you did is going to keep me from, following up with your court coverage, it absolutely isn't. I was nothing more than professional with you. And that's what we are going to address right now, is this other thing about Controlla saying that I had been filming her family while she was there. That's 100% untrue. Absolutely. Okay. And I already explained this, but for some of you that are here that are new right now, that maybe didn't watch the live stream or haven't watched the repeat, I'll tell you exactly what happened. Okay. As a professional, I was never going to live stream her family. So, matter of fact, you can even see the way my camera's pointed. Is it pointed from the judge's side over towards where people sit? No. And I could have very well set up there. Nope. I intentionally set up in the back of the courtroom so that I would be facing pretty much the back of you. As much as I would have rather had the front of you, I did that out of respect. Okay. I said, you know what? It's going to be a back shot, but whatever. At least we got the shot, right? And that's what I did, okay? There is not one piece of evidence, not one clip, just like this whole, you can hear the dog bark in the background clip, showing me filming your family at all. I showed Gary. He's not a minor, okay? As a matter of fact, I have every right to show him, okay? Because he's not a minor. And second of all, he was trying to, give me that little roughy-toughy, Staten Island little intimidation look when he got there. So, that's a 100% BS that you just made up to try to make me look like I'm some, stalker and harasser. And you know what I think's funny is I know a lot of you listened to her prior to this hearing. What did she say? She said, oh, NJ Courts, he doesn't stalk or harass me like the other people. Although I don't want him there, he has every right to be there because he's part of the public. And then I get there. I don't know. Was this like, I did you not think I mean, I told you I had the ticket. I posted the picture that I was on the plane. I don't understand why this was such a surprise that, when I was there, it was like, oh, now all of a sudden I'm a harasser. I'm a stalker. You lied that I filmed your family. And you know what? Let me tell you exactly what happened. All right. And this is really sad. Controlla brought her kid and her dad, or whatever he is, into the courtroom, okay? She threw a little hissy fit when she saw me there. She talked to the police officer who had to explain to her that I had every right to be there, okay? That I have every right as a part of the media. I was given a media pass, and I had, prior to arriving there, all the paperwork filled out and approved by the judge and the clerk, okay? This officer explained that to her. And he explained three things. He gave her three options, okay? One, he said he hasn't filmed, I hadn't even filmed the daughter. So he says, if that is your concern, the filming hadn't even started, we have an option where there's, which was really cool. They actually have like a court-appointed nursery or daycare where Gary could have driven and dropped the child if she needed Gary to be there, okay? Obviously, that wasn't going to happen, but hey, nice to know that they do offer that service for single moms that need to show up to court that, don't want to have their child there witnessing all this shit, that they can drop off their child at a free daycare, okay? The second option the police officer gave her was, hey, if you don't like that, you don't want them, obviously filming your family here, why don't you have them sit outside in the lobby? Why wasn't that done in the first place is my question. Why did it take a police officer to pretty much nicely tell you, you know what, you probably shouldn't have the child here because about 10 feet sitting next to you are two jail guys that, if you don't understand what superior court is, it's equivalent of a district court. These guys aren't in there because they just ran a red light, okay? These are some bad motherfuckers that are sitting 10 feet away from her daughter that she brought in there and that had no reason to be in there, no reason to be exposed to any of that. Her daughter and Gary could have waited out in the lobby in the first place, just like they did the whole hearing, okay? So for some of you that still don't understand what happened or coincide with her, Gary and the child during the whole hearing sat outside in the lobby. They were never in the courtroom. And you know what? I'm just so tired of listening to her. I don't even want to play any more clips, but I literally have her saying that they were in there for most of the hearing. That is a crock of shit. And you know what? It's sad that you're going to make that type of lie. And all it was for money. This girl literally pulled all this rhetoric, started all this bullshit. And if you've listened to her the last 2 days, all she done is beg for money and donations because she feels that since her now she likes to be on camera. First it wasn't, I don't want to be on camera. Now, hey, since I'm on camera, you better pay me. Get the fuck out of here with that. And you know what? The same thing with you know who. I'm not even going to mention his name, okay? He's in some serious trouble. That I will say. It's my family's already been doxxed anyways, but my dad is very well alive. My dad is, without getting into any further details, is considered or used to be an official of the courts. When you make a threat to an official of the courts or their family, like my mom, like Ski did, Ski made a threat that he was going to go visit my mom. That's some serious stuff, Ski, and I know you're watching. When you make a threat to somebody that's considered a court officer, there's a lot of laws that protect those people, okay, because of crazy people like you, okay, because they make a lot of decisions and put a lot of bad people away. So you're in a lot of trouble, man. I don't think you realize it, and that's on top of all the other shit you got going on. So it wasn't really worth it. Oh man. I guess you'll find out soon. Oh yeah, I know, Super Roofer. He can't even leave it. He can't go anywhere unless one, they have or recreational marijuana, and two, he can't leave anywhere. He's got either his parents locked in the basement or they're buried in the backyard, allegedly. But he's not going anywhere. Yeah, somebody's already clipping him right now. So I'm sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I know a lot of you guys were asking some questions. So yeah, I just wanted to just kind of, address some of that stuff. And with that being said, sadly, it's leading right into what I wanted to cover this month coming up, which is just this freaking universe, man, that's just popped up of these, like, they're not even channels. I mean, what do you think Ski Mask is? That's literally a scammer running a fucking scam online. And on top of that, he makes threats. He's, smoking and driving, breaking the law, and filming himself. Okay. That's not even a channel. That's a shit show. Okay. So that dude, he's pretty much digging his own grave at this point. Okay. And I don't think he cares. I mean, what has he done this last 40 years of his life? Nothing. And honestly, it doesn't sound like he's going to be changing his way anytime soon. The dude at the most maybe got another 30 years, 40 years left. He's just digging his own grave. I mean, if he wants to spend the last, 15, 20 years of his life behind bars, so be it, I mean, it might be better than his situation now. He says he likes meatloaf. I know they serve meatloaf in jail, a lot of it. But yeah, man, it's crazy just the rhetoric that these two have put out, and sadly, it's caused a lot of domino effects, Like I said, I knew this was, doing what I'm doing was going to lead eventually to doxing and stuff. But the fact that this guy's waving around some poor family's, picture and shows you, like I said, I'll tell you what, if that really was my family member, I wouldn't even be here tonight. That's all I'm going to say. So, like I said, I feel bad for whoever that is, but it shows you, look at how sick that person is, right? He's waving around somebody's picture of a deceased person and making fun of them and, doing it to hurt me. He's thinking that really is my father and that he's deceased and he's putting his picture on the internet. So he has a few of them secret juice. I don't even know at this point. Just type in Ski Mask and he jumps around from all three different channels. He loves the meatloaf. All right. Yeah, no, Jenny, he's done that to a lot of people. Hey, Roundhouse, nice to see you. Oh, man, that's like I said. You don't think I knew that was going to happen? Ski Mask thinks his, biggest, jab at you is showing, people's obituaries, and it's pretty fucked up. Cat Crazy, welcome. Thank you for joining the jury. We've got a new member. I do need to get a gavel. Bop, 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 bop. But thank you for your membership and thank you for joining the jury. But yeah, no, I mean, he's done it to Bombshell. I know he did it to, I believe, Landon's family. He did it. He's doxed the Al's guy's family. That involved pictures of children. It goes on. It goes on the list. That's his low blow. That's where he thinks he gets you. You know what I mean? And it's sad. Think about it. This guy's whole life right now, he claims he hasn't been asleep in 4 days. Dude, do you think after I shut this computer off, I actually really think about what goes on with you and Controller? Absolutely not. I have an in real life I have to take care of. I have my 2 little fur babies that I got to take care of all day. I do, I got my family I take care of. Dude, but sad is, and what's crazy and shows you, and like I said, we're going to be getting into this month, is just how far these people get hooked on this, I would say YouTube is one of the big platforms, and there's others, but I mean, now how you got people going in real life, as they say, it is nuts. You got this scumbag that's literally running from the police right now, okay, from 2 different states, about to be 3 different states, all right, his own state, if it's not already happened. And here he is, live streaming himself, threatening my family, trying to show pictures of dead people, claiming that if I come to Tulsa, he's going to kill me, that he's going to come visit my family and do bad things. Allegedly, thinks when he says allegedly that, get the fuck out of here. That dude is just a straight piece of shit. And like I said, he's just digging his own grave and putting his own nail into the coffin. All right. I mean, like I said, I wanted to expose him because he's hurt a lot of people. Okay. And you can see what he's done. You see what he's doing now. What do you think you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I said, I have nothing to worry about. You know what? I don't give a fuck. So Ski Mask, if you think you're, affecting me, my life, this or that, bro, I'm going to be going to bed beautifully this evening. So, I wish you luck. Exactly, Roundhouse. But he tells everybody else it was a different story. Like I said, I don't care. Everybody that knows, and that's what it does never. That's what it's funny is it does never bother me, because when you know the truth and you know exactly what you're doing is right, what's to bother me? Okay. This channel was created to expose people like Ski Mask. Okay. And that's what I'm going to continue doing, because I've seen it and it is huge. It's disgusting, to be honest with you. And frankly, I want to get involved because I am tired of seeing this shit. Okay. Because it's affecting a lot of people. And ultimately, like I said, there's people that are, take the last step, which is committing suicide or ending their fucking life over pieces of shit like Ski Mask. Okay. And the rhetoric that they put out. So, all right. Oh, Savannah, I don't think you've seen a Ski Mask's record, have you? Ski Mask has over 6-7 felonies, and they're all except for one, they're all domestic assault and battery. Okay. And Controla's got a felony. I don't think you guys know that too. I didn't go through her previous history just out of the respect of it. But Controla is not a good person either. She's got a pretty serious felony, as a matter of fact. It's considered a violent felony. And look what she's doing now. She's still driving around, smoking and joking, live streaming herself. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, could you just not put the camera down for just 1 week, just to let everything kind of blow over before you start, breaking the laws again and live streaming yourself, being distracted and smoking a joint and hitting whatever you hit. You know what I mean? So these people, let me tell you something. Who is that really quick that said that? I want to know how you'd feel if it was you or the passenger of the vehicle that she hit, or if that was your mom or your daughter or son or family member. Thank you for the donation, Amber. I want to like you, but you have... sorry, hold on. Let me go up there so I can read it for you. I want to not like you, but you have handled things well. I appreciate that. Thank you for your donation. Chell, welcome. Letha, Art by Michelle. Sorry, I'm seeing a lot of names coming around that I haven't said hi to. And I'll always, like I said, when I end the stream, I always say bye to everybody. But sorry if you guys are just joining and I haven't said what's up, but as I see the new names pop up, I will definitely say hi to y'all. But yeah, I mean, she, as a person that I would have thought, hey, they've got a daughter and that should be their first focus. I saw not one change from Controla. I mean, she pretty much literally went to, hey, I just spot me a month of just getting to do this bullshit again, and then I can worry about it, And I'll tell you something about that. What she did is pretty fucked up, because not only is she wasting the court's resources, but she's wasting a lot of people's time right now, okay? And I'm going to say this. The prosecutor was very upset at Controlla and her lawyer, okay? Because literally the lawyer's fucking bullshit lie was that he got the video, but his internet kind of cut in and out, so he couldn't see the video again, all right? I talked to somebody that's familiar with how these things go. You know what they said? They said the judge should have honestly, or the prosecutor should have pushed it a little bit more to say, you know what? Let's break into a recess. We're all going to watch the video in the judge's chambers, and we're not going to fucking waste the court's time and reschedule this for 1 month later just so Controlla can go up there and say, I'll take the plea. You want to know why she didn't take the plea that day? Allegedly, is because she didn't want it to be on TV. So now she wasted the court's fucking time, her lawyer's time, which he's a public defender. Okay, you think that guy wants to spend another fucking day in there working for free? No. Okay. Lord knows what type of shit she was talking about outside with him. I'm sure that guy was just blown away. You know, could you imagine Controlla like, I'm a celebrity on the internet, and you know, these people are doing, this guy's like, what? You know? But that's it. That's all that was just her buying 1 more month, wasting everybody's time. And the whole reason is because the lawyer said that he couldn't view the whole video incomplete. And you know what? You kind of screwed yourself over, Controlla, because I have a feeling this little 1 month vacation you took, you're going to be screwing up a lot more like you already have, like what you already have done. And there's going to be more videos now getting sent over to that prosecutor. So honestly, if I was in your case, I would have just took the plea. Hey, you know, you're already on TV. You already made a big spectacle about it. You know, what was the difference going to be of you saying, I take the plea, you know? So yeah, I saw them all, Bean Gang, all of them. They had my names in all their titles today. You know, you know, like I said, I didn't pay too much attention to it. It doesn't bother me, but you know, of course, people send me the clips, and I appreciate that. And, you know, and that's why I'm here addressing that, because it's wrong and it's illegal. Jenny O, thank you for the new membership. Welcome to the jury team. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Welcome. So, you know, it's just, like I said, it's just ridiculous, you know, the shit that came out. And, you know, I don't even want to go like saying, oh, it hurts me. You know, it hurts my family. No, what I'm saying is ridiculous because I'm not seeing one bit of just fucking, you know, hey, I fucked up, you know, and I want to change, you know, not one little fucking tiny drop of that, you know, nothing. All I've seen from Controlla ever since this trial is almost even worse, if you ask me. I mean, it's the same rhetoric, the same thing, man. It's like Groundhog's Day, the movie, you know? Every morning you see her live go up, right? Bing! And there it is, behind the black screen. You hear the click of the driving, you know? She pulls into the methadone clinic. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Does her thing, you know? Okay, now we're going to Starbucks. And then you hear the... Oh, no, I'm not driving. No, I'm not smoking. You know, I mean, I don't know how the laws are in Jersey, but do you not realize that you could easily get a DUI if a police officer just pulls up next to you or pulls you over for a traffic citation and can smell the weed in there? And do you realize that you've got an ongoing court trial, right? Or excuse me, you got an ongoing, court trial going on. But I mean, you got some pretty serious convictions against you, and one of them having to do with you being distracted and driving and causing an accident. And here you are doing the same thing. You can't even just sit at home and smoke. You can't even just fucking turn the camera off if you're going to break the law. That's what I don't understand. And that's why I want to lead into the next thing, y'all, is this is now, when you see shit like this happen, this is now what you call an addiction, okay? This is an addiction to the internet. This is an addiction to YouTube, okay? This is an individual that literally got in an accident, injured their daughter, injured another passenger, is currently going through the court trial process, you know, has not been found guilty or not guilty, has been given a plea deal and is not changed one bit, not one bit, okay, of anything. They continue to do the same fucking thing. And you want to know why? It's because they're addicted. They cannot stop, okay? You can do, look at what happens with some of these like a lot, and I feel really bad about it because a lot of them don't have the help like like Controlla does. They don't have family, they don't have money, they don't have a good rehabilitation program. And I'm talking about a lot of these street people, okay, that go through the whole system, all right? They're hooked on drugs, they get arrested, they get put on jail, they go through their dope sickness, they get out, they get back on drugs, they get arrested again. I mean, it's just an ongoing cycle. So much that the courts and the police don't even want to pick them up anymore, okay? Because they're tired of these people thrown up in their fucking cars. They're tired of these people being dope sick in prison and thrown up all over everybody and causing a bunch of mess and shit, okay? So what do they do now? They just leave them on the streets, which is wrong. These people need help, all right? But where I'm going with that is what's the pattern you see there? These people get tossed in jail and they're just in and out, in and out, in and out. They never learn, okay? And it's the same thing you're seeing with Controlla, except instead of it being a needle, a pill, whatever it is, okay? It could be you're addicted to coffee, all right? She's addicted to the internet. And most importantly, it's not even, hey, I'm addicted to looking at like YouTube, watching some videos. This is a person that's addicted because they're a narcissist to seeing themselves on camera, to seeing themselves being talked about, okay? Just like Ski Mask. These two individuals are exactly the same, just a male and female version is all it is, okay? And that's what I find troubling, and that's why I'm exposing this, because they're not the only ones. They're like two of a fucking thousands of people, okay, that slowly but surely I'm starting to see this just pop up with everywhere. And it's sad because, like I said, look at what happened today with me, all right? This could have been somebody that, is their family cares. Maybe their family's owns a business or something, okay? And now you got Ski Mask throwing their family's number, their pictures, their names and things like that around for what? Just because he wants content. He wants to build some self-gratification that he knows, he thinks that, oh, I'm going to get a response out of this person because, oh boy, man, I just showed their dead dad, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's sad. That's sad that you waste every day of your last little bit of life. One life you get, wondering what I'm doing, looking up pictures of little kids, looking up pictures of dead people. It's sad, bro. Real sad. And he's going to get in trouble. Like I said, don't think he's not, okay? Remember what I told you before. It takes a little time, but he's going to be, he's signing his own death warrant. Onogata, I appreciate you. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate that. A little support because thank you. I appreciate that, Onogata. But that's what these people are doing. And what I'm trying to say is there are people that are not thick-skinned like me, okay? There's people that what Ski Mask is doing, just like, for example, he's been on like almost a 2-day, like just doxing, just total shit-talking mission on me. There are some people that aren't thick-skinned. There are some people that just even listening to that for 2 days could do something really bad to themselves, okay? And that's what I'm trying to prevent. I will expose these pieces of shit, and especially when they're doing stuff that's illegal, okay? I'm not exposing people. I'm not bugging people. I'm not stalking or harassing people that don't do things wrong. These people have done things real wrong, okay? And for a while, all right? These aren't even just people that, hey, this is their first time they got in a wreck live streaming type of shit. No. These are people that have got felony records, violent records. They don't learn from what they've obviously been sentenced to in the past, okay? These are people that honestly, maybe a little exposure might save their life or turn them around. But if it's not, at least maybe it's going to save or help somebody else that's a victim of those people. And that's all I care about is the victims, all right? I don't care about controller, ski mask. I wish him the best of luck. I'm not a mean person, you know. I'm not like Ski Mask. Do I wish him dead like he wishes me or like he thinks my dad is and rubbing in everybody's face? Nope. Do I wish him to be behind bars? Absolutely, because he needs it. Not to be mean, he needs it. He's a violent offender and he's a piece of shit, okay? And he's been hurting a lot of people, including his mom. His mom, for God's sake, was the last victim, all right? For some of y'all that might have just joined in, because I know there was a lot of new subscribers within over the last week, okay? Let me tell you not a lot about Ski Mask, because y'all know, you know, a lot of his bullshit story, but this guy's last court hearing was because it involved his mom literally getting a fucking door kicked into her by Ski Mask, okay? And not only did he kick that fucking door into his mom, he broke her shoulder in 3 different places. She fell to the floor, and he looked at her and ran off, okay? And then worst of all, he went right after, just like a controller type thing, right? Right after doing something like that, right? Right after hurting your mom, right after kicking a door into your mom, right after breaking the law, knowing the police are being called, this fucking jerk off goes on live stream and starts fucking talking shit about his own mom and his dad and his brother and pretty much calling them like cop collars, okay? The fuck out of here, man. That dude, I cannot even believe the shit he's done to other people, but the fact that he fucking kicked the door into his mom and gave not one fuck about it tells you exactly what type of fucking individual that is. You're right, Brady. I know those women, it's not too serious. You know, he just broke his mom's shoulder. Yeah, but now it was not 5 years ago. That was last year. Or 2 years ago, but the court trial was last year. So, but yeah, keep feeding the rhetoric and the bullshit. Like I said, you know, he's gonna have this few little crazies with him. Hey, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, there's always gonna be the 1%. You can never change the 1%. But what we can do is expose them, and if they're breaking laws, we can definitely, you know, make sure that the right officials are aware of it. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know what, you know, I know he had some trouble earlier trying to get his stream going on. And you know what I heard from him? He was literally bummed out because he said he wasted so much time putting those pictures together and all this. Could you imagine the sick shit coming out of his mouth, telling his audience that, oh man, I'm bummed because I can't get my stream up going because I really want to show this guy's dad's dad, allegedly. Like I said, that is not my dad, okay? Trust me, if that was my pops, I would not be here. I would be on a ticket straight over to you-know-where. So, but I feel bad for whoever's family that is. And you know what? The fact that he said what he has about my family already, he's going to be in some serious trouble. NJ, can you check what stipulations of these charges are if Trolla pleads guilty? Yes, Grunge Truck, I can. So I apologize because I don't have that information on me. But here's what I do need to check. I have a good idea, but here's the thing. A lot of her criminal history has to do with in New York's, okay, in the state of New York. Remember, I think a lot, and not saying you're confused, but a lot of people don't, or I guess, because, you know, they're close by and they have the same names. She got in trouble or ticketed in New Jersey state, okay? So a lot of some of the things that you would think, you know, would just kind of intervene, they don't. Some do, okay? It's not like, hey, you can kill somebody in another state and, you know, oh, go to another state and it's okay. No, absolutely not. But it does affect some of the, you know, as far as what the punishments can be, all right? But I don't know if you had listened or watched the video. She's already been given a plea deal. And so if she pleads guilty to it, there will be no jail time regardless of her previous record. Unless she does something from now until then, which, you know, she seems like she's on her way, okay? But if she fucks up from now until then, that will change, okay? There probably will not be any plea deal. But if she does take the plea deal, she is not going to be facing any jail time. It does sound like she will be facing some type of serious probation, almost like being in a either supervised, like she's going to be in a halfway house, or if she's going to be allowed to go home. I doubt she's going to be allowed to be around her child, and she's going to be, pissing in a piss cup twice a week. Okay. And they're not going to accept her little excuse of, hey, that's my medication, because it's not prescribed to her. And in the state of New Jersey, they don't offer recreational marijuana. Oh, yeah, exactly. Those potholes definitely keep jumping in her way. And she dumbs that down and tries to, but that shit's serious, man. You know what I mean? You understand that Controla's daily driving has to do with a lot of her driving in a residential area and near schools when she picks up her daughter. Okay. So when this lady's driving distracted, it don't matter where she would be. It's dangerous. But what's real worst is she's driving distracted while she's driving to go drop off her kid, pick up her kid, while she's driving around her neighborhood, cruising around smoking and reading chat. Okay. That's what's very dangerous, because one of these days, it ain't going to be a pothole. And that's why I'm so serious about this, okay? And that's why I do this channel. I'm tired of hearing this rhetoric from, and it comes from the same two people, the people that we expose, okay? Which naturally it is, okay? Is, oh, why do they pick on me? Oh, this is not a big, shut the fuck up, okay? You got a guy that's a fucking 6-time felon for fucking beating woman, okay? Kick the door into his fucking mom. You don't think that guy's going to hurt somebody else? All right? Jeez Louise. Same thing with Controlla. Look at her now, okay? Jesus Christ. She caused an accident that hurt people, and she's still doing the same thing. She's still driving distracted and doing it on live camera. And then she wonders why people are watching her, picking on her. Get the fuck out of here, like you say, Controlla. I mean, it is just, I can't even say that word right, because it's just, the hypocrisy that comes from these people is insane. You know what I mean? It's nuts. Yeah, I'm not, you know what? You can call me whatever you want, but, everybody's got an opinion, just like an a-hole. So, because a lot of y'all don't know the stories that I see behind the scenes, and a lot of the people, the victims that reach out to me because of a lot of these two people, specifically one person. So I think I have a right to expose them and press them. And you know what? I'm not a troll, Brady, so I don't come here to troll them. I come here to press them, so I can be pressed. Trolls are harassers. Trolls are the ones that they, whatever, okay? What I'm doing is all legal, and what I'm doing is showing public court records and going to public hearings that everybody, all of you have the right to do, okay? And look at what's happened from this, okay? Look at the exposure these two that's came out of them, all right? You've got two people now that are literally pretty much pretending like, they're good people and this and that, and now they're pissed. And what did they do when they're pissed? They're making up lies. They're doxing my family. So I think I do have a little right to be a little bit of pissed, all right? Especially when my family's involved. Not all trolls. I was a troll. So I take that back, Fugly Fanny, but there's some pretty serious trolls out there. We won't call them trolls. We'll just call them stalkers then. Exactly, Jen. I'll tell you guys something. I mean, for all y'all little ski mask detectives that are in here, why don't you Google up YMCA hostel and look at the color of the walls and check my chat out. Because whoever's trolling ski mask, you guys are doing a hell of a good job at it, man. So oh man. Yeah, this is funny. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of people sending me a lot of the screenshot from him now. I guess he's not even crossing out the information on everything he's doxing. Yeah, that's hilarious. There you go. That's what bullies do right there. Okay? That's exactly it. I mean, if you wanted a clear-cut fucking, just exposure to what these people do, that's exactly what's going on right now by both of them. Not even just one, both of them. And if you don't think they're both communicating with each other right now, let's see, Amanda, let's see. Read up what I said. I don't know. What did you say? Let's go here. I had dental work done and had a babysit after. This was like 10 years ago, and it still haunts me that I was even taking care of kids slightly impaired. Thank God all was okay. So you must have been on like some type of pain medication or something. Is that what you're saying? And that, under that, which was a prescribed medication, it was hard to even be in the right state of mind to take care of children, is what I'm assuming you're saying. So could you imagine somebody that's, on methadone, which, hey, I understand what it's used for, and I'm glad that she's on the program, but she's mixing that in with the drug that they say not to, okay? And then she's going around driving, all right? Nana. Yeah, exactly. It's so hypocritical, Poppy. It's insane. Exactly. Zingbot, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Exactly, Svengali. Exactly. So, like I said, it's just it's hilarious. I mean, it's nonstop hypocrites all day long. These are people that literally will like these people, then hate this person the next day. Like this person, then hate them. So, you know what? I'm gonna do this myself, buddy. There you go. Have a nice day, Brady. That actually isn't. I've never been married, so that's another one of the lies. But thank you. That's my friend, and she is a very beautiful girl. Kia, welcome. Murr, 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 murr. Yeah, I was just trying to be nice because, Brady's been falling for a while, but he's, I don't like banning people, but when you're just spitting out just bullshit, get over here. And you guys know I'm patient, man. I'll let people sit up here and, like I said, you can use me as your pin cushion, okay? I'll be your pin cushion tonight. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, a lot of it's just public information, right? Big ups. But yeah, I know. I don't know who's. It's funny, though, because somebody's either like trolling him or they're like 4D chessing him, But it is pretty funny. I'll tell you that. I mean, the dude, like I said, he's either been on meth or if he's really not been asleep because of me, because he thinks I'm, I mean, okay, here, let's talk about hypocrites, right? How many times have you heard Ski Mask deny that the child is his? How many times have you heard him say how much he hates his, his ex-girlfriend, the mother of his child? Okay? And now he's jealous because a rumor he heard that I was staying over at this person's house. One, it never happened. But two, what would it matter to you if you don't care about that person? So obviously he still either has feelings or he's just a jealous little punk. And you know what's funny is he tried he started that this morning with his little psycho ladies, right? And you know those ladies all personally think they have some type of like relationship with Ski Mask. So they weren't buying it. They were actually pretty upset. They didn't even want to hear that shit about me, okay? He's just saying it because it's driving him nuts. But his audience, Ski Mask's actual audience, does not want anything to do with this, okay? You think those ladies want to hear about Ski Mask kind of being jealous about his ex-girlfriend? Absolutely not. I mean, how would you feel if you were in a relationship with Ski Mask and you found out that he's upset because his ex-girlfriend might be hanging out with the enemy? You know, come on. You know what I mean? So it's hilarious. So what you're seeing from Ski Mask right now is not even sponsored by his own viewers, okay? That's how sad this is. This is just real Ski Mask coming out. This is just a guy that's so jealous and pissed off, you know what I mean, that he's just raging over me, I guess. I mean, it's hilarious, but yep, I guess so, Cameron. You know, but it's funny. But like I said, his audience is not liking it because, like I said, those ladies are mad. You know, they're like, we don't want to hear about another woman. We want your attention. We're paying you $1 an hour. You better give us our attention. So I'm sure tomorrow he's going to be over it. You're going to hear him saying, watch, mark me. You clip me right now. Oh, hey, ladies. Yeah, no, I don't act like that. That wasn't me. You know, I've already said I'm bipolar. You know, I would never do that to a person's dead dad. And, you know, I would never do that. That wasn't me. You know, that wasn't the real Ski Mask. You know, I'm so sorry about that. The fuck out of here. You know, that's exactly what he does. Okay. And then he'll do it the next day. So, but yeah, no, I'm going to tell you guys, because I know a lot of y'all are here because of him. Okay. All jokes aside, when I say this, Ski Mask is going to be put in jail. Okay. I can't tell you when. I'm not going to promise, you know, an exact time frame, but be patient. He's going to be put in jail. Just please. Remember when I told you I was going to have the full court coverage, right? I said, don't worry, I was going to have the full court coverage. Be patient. What did I bring? The full court coverage. So just be patient. But yeah, a guy like that is never, you know, he's going to bury himself. And that's the stupidity of it. You know, I mean, that's the sad thing is I mean, not sad, but you know how many like pieces of shit like Ski Mask are out there in the world? There's tons of them, hundreds of them, thousands of them. They just don't film themselves doing it. That's why we don't know about it. Okay. Ski Mask is literally the only dumb shit that is willing to film himself do that because he is a narcissist. He just wants this attention, you know, and man, boy, has it really fucked his life up. I'll tell you that. It really has. Yeah, I saw that, Jen. I remember that. I remember when I was starting to watch him when he did that. That was insane. All right. I could not believe that. Imagine that, you know, dox everybody's dead dad, but you go and dox your own child, your own blood. Come on now. Think of any dad that would do that. Okay. What would your reaction be if somebody did that to your kid? Okay. So imagine that person's own dad doing it to them. Holy man. If that doesn't tell you who Ski Mask is, then, you know, I'm sorry. Like I said, you know, I've done my job. We've talked enough about him. You know, like I said, those ladies you see that are devoted to him, and men, not picking on the ladies, and men, they know. They're aware of everything. I've already said this before. They're just, you know, they're so. Now he's scared. He is totally scared. Hey, Rick Grimes, Skylight, welcome. Thunder Island. Okay, no, I said hi to you earlier. Sorry. Skylight and Rick, I haven't seen. We'll see you later, Thunder Island. Fisham, welcome. Yeah, and he punched Gucci's. You know, so look at that. And, you know, look at all the lies that came from that, right? When he hit Gucci's, he said first that she talked about his sister. Then he came on stream and said she never talked about his sister and he was sorry and he should never have hit her. And then now with his new lady viewers and men viewers, he pretty much has told them that she deserved every of it. You know what I mean? So this guy's literally flipped the story 3 times. He just flips it to whatever is going to keep his audience happy or, you know, keep them, you know, tossing the money. Hey, Clint, welcome. Oh, that's right. Rick Grimes used to, if I'm remembering, Rick Grimes used to be a mod for Ski. So welcome to the refugee program, Rick, if that's really you. Hey, Philippus, I'll rap him on battle. I already, hey, remember what that song Content put together? That was me freaking putting him on the spot for a rap battle. He wouldn't even rap battle with me. Hey, Gish. Long time no see. I think I saw you a little earlier, but I didn't say hi. Welcome. And Scoot Boogie. I haven't seen your name here. Definitely beats woman. Oh, yeah. No, and here's what we're going to do is I wanted to I thought, you know, the ski mask, you know, debacle was over. But since it's not, we're going to be actually going, and that's kind of one of the cool things is kind of leading into the membership stuff. Now, some of y'all may have saw that you can now join or become a member of the NJ Courts channel. And as a matter of fact, one of the perks that the members get is you're going to have first access to all the breaking videos, all the breaking court records and police records. And I'll tell you what, one of your first records you're going to have first access to before the public, and everybody else will, but the members do get first access, is going to be on the little record of Ski's where he supposedly has a fee that he has to pay. It's a court fee, and it has to do with a child type of abuse charge. Okay? So we're going to pull that record, and we're going to see what that has to do with. So I hope you're ready for that, Ski, because I think you've been hiding that behind you for a while, and the truth is going to come out, excuse me. But you know what? Hey, he kicked the door into his mom, and people didn't give a shit about that. So I hope some people will care if we can show allegedly that, you know, there was a crime involving a child that he may have been part of. But remember, that's allegedly till we get the court records. Welcome, Tammy. Celeb News, welcome. Alexander Crazy Eyes, welcome. All right. Just seeing some new people in here. Yeah, so there's, like I said, unfortunately, I don't like to give him attention, but you know, when we are exposing these scumbags, they are going to get the attention, unfortunately, you know. It's just a matter of getting them, you know, in jail. So there's no more attention to give. I mean, I've had a lot of people are like, hey, you know, why can't you get him? You know, like when the doxing went on earlier today with his channel, people were coming out to me saying, hey, why can't you, you know, get his channel striked and this and that? There's nothing you can do really. You know, you have to have a huge force, like a lot of these big channels of a lot of their viewers just coming down and reporting. Unfortunately, and that's the thing I want to talk about, and I hope we can expose this and maybe change something is, you know, YouTube is, I think, putting a little blind eye to some of this, you know, in a weird way. Remember, YouTube makes money off of ads. They make money off of people coming here, okay? Even though they're not going to monetize these pieces of shit, okay, and they know it because it's a liability issue, they're still going to turn a little bit of a blind eye, especially if these pieces of shit are bringing in some viewers, right? Because not all viewers are going to watch Ski Mask. Those viewers might jump onto something else that may be monetized, okay? So there's a lot going on with this, but it's sad. It really is that, you know, this platform allows a lot of the shit that goes on. And you know what's sad is they don't even have a direct really email, a number that you can even call. You know, I mean, Ski Mask could have had a picture of me butt naked right now, and there's not even a number, anybody I can contact to let them know, hey, This person's got one, a naked person on there that's against TOS, and two, it's me, you know. But that's the example I'm trying to say is it's just, you know, look what he's doing now. And there's, you know, the only thing I can do is legal action, okay? The people that are going to care about those threats are the police. YouTube, maybe not so much, but the police, abso-fucking-lutely. Especially, like I said, when he's threatening a person that used to be an official of the court. Okay, that shit is no joke. Yunji, welcome. And there is ways. I've heard, you know, there is ways to report these people. Some people know how to do it. Okay. You know, I don't, you know, I've never done it. You know, I've reported a flag before, Ski Mask. You know, I did it when I saw the picture, when he had the information that was half scribbled out. But you think my one flag's going to do anything? No. Like I said, it doesn't bother me, but it is illegal, and I don't think he should have that up there. And, you know, if it has other people's names that aren't me, I can't speak for those people, right? I can't speak for the other people that he's doxing. Ooh. You got me, crack crazy. Did you hear Mandy bark? Or no, now they're going to say that little Dobby is Mandy now. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just amazing. Like I said, in just a couple of days, man, I haven't even landed yet. And just the rhetoric coming out. That was hilarious with the whole dog bark thing. The dog bark thing was hilarious. I mean, like I said, there's no dog that barks. So there's never going to be a clip, you know, unless somebody edits it and puts a dog barking in there. But that's going to be obvious. So, but yeah, if you have a clip, send it to me. I'd love to see it because I know one doesn't exist. So, and I think that's what's hilarious is how long Controla's been going with that for 2 or 3 days now? You know, Controla, she would be the first one to put that shit on there. Just like with this shit, she's saying that I filmed their child. You think if Controla actually had that clip, boom, she would have already put it on there. Okay. So, oh man, it's hilarious. But like I said, you know, and not everybody already knows they're bullshitters, but, you know, unfortunately, they still have their couple of groupies that, you know, still try to spread rhetoric and all this and that. So, you know, it is what it is. Give me a second. I had some people. Hold on. What is this? Oh, hey, whoa. Damn, okay, hold on. I just said something. Hold on. Oh, this motherfucker is in trouble. That's why he's all fucked up. Oh, shit. Hold on. I just want to make sure this is the right. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I told you. I didn't even have to do anything. This motherfucker already dug his own grave. My gosh. Well, and this is public information. So for some of y'all that, you know, want to see it for yourself, you can. It's not going to be something I can premiere now. I would have loved to. But, yeah, Ski Mask is pissed for another reason. He's going to make it look like it's me, but it's not. Well, it looks like old Ski Mask didn't report to the cost administration office. This stupid fuck couldn't even fucking make one trip to put down $40 if that, just to get his fucking payment plan going. Mr. Got the Cash Apps raining in. I mean, dude, you got these crazy women that sent you money to go get your fucking ear checked out at a hospital. You couldn't even have them pay your fucking first court payment. So guess what's going to happen now? This fucking idiot's going to have a bench warrant issued out for him, and now they're going to pick him up for sure. I cannot believe it. Over one payment. This guy owes over like $4,000 or $5,000 worth of money to the courts. And they literally put him on like a 30-year payment plan, like pretty much the same as mortgaging a house to pay this. It literally is like $25 to $40 a month that all he has to pay to keep himself out of trouble. And he couldn't even do that. So if y'all are interested, just go to the OCCS, Oklahoma Court. Oklahoma Courts. OSCN, Oklahoma. Okay, Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma State Courts Network, OSCN. Yep, OSCN.net. Type in his first and last name, and what I just got sent to me, you'll be able to read. Oh, yeah, that person, that's what really upsets me is that person he showed that he claims was my wife or whatever. That's my good friend, and that's her daughter. And I'll tell you what, man, if she found out what he was doing, oh, man, that's why I don't even want to mention anything to her because I'm really afraid for that guy's life if I do. And I'm not even kidding. And what he did is fucked up. That's disgusting. And if you guys saw that, he pretended like he had crossed off her face. This is a little kid's face. I think she has to be about, 9 or 10 now? Okay? Literally, he goes, oops, and then shows it, and then oops. You don't think he did that on purpose? That sick fuck literally just tried Dude, you're doxing me. You're doxing some guy you say is my dad. You already are doxing people. Why do you have to go dox a little child, bro? That has nothing to do with me. That's what I'm saying is he's not all there. He's sick in the head. And I'm not even talking like physically, okay? You want to talk about a little chomo? Oh, man, you're fucked, ski mask. Ski on the Run coming soon. Part 3 or what? Probably part 5 now. Holy shit. I think Ski on the Run's going to have more parts than fucking Star Wars by the time we're done with that guy's life. Holy moly, man. Wow. Yeah, so there you go, folks. Just like I had said, just takes a little patience. This guy was going to be the one to nail his own fucking coffin. What a dumb fucking idiot. I can't believe you couldn't even show up to a freaking, just to make a payment, dude. And you know what? He took a lot of people. Hey, now we're starting to put things together, right? He's made some money, okay? This guy's made some good donations. So if you're telling me this guy can't even make a court payment to keep himself out of jail, where do you think all that money's going to? And it's the green, but it's also the blue, okay? That guy has been on a binge, bro, and it's obvious. And if you can't even afford a $20, $40 payment to keep your ass out of jail, that's a pretty good sign of being on a drug addiction. Yep. Sorry, I'm just responding to the person that sent that. That was good information. Oh, I think that was a Cash App. Hey, it was. Hey, $10 Cash App. And I've already said, you know what? And I know because you've already heard me say if you wanted to be anonymous, just put anonymous. And since you weren't, I'm going to shout you out. Ronnie, baby, thank you so much for that. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 donation. I know some people like to be anonymous. So just if you guys do want to be anonymous on the Cash App donations, on your message, just write anonymous. Otherwise, I'm going to shout you out because you guys rock. Thank you so much. So yeah, no, this guy's literally going to be having a bench warrant issued. As a matter of fact, I honestly, you know what? I'm not even going to comment on that because I don't want to make allegations. But I think you're watching a guy literally destruct right now because he knows what's about to happen. Cat crazy. Mandy's definitely the informant. Mandy's definitely the informant. Yep, no, there's definitely something going on now. That I couldn't believe it. I thought before the payment, I saw that. Okay, he pretty much had two fucking things to do. Okay, make a payment to the cost administration and show up to probation. He did not one of those. I figured they'd get him on the probation way sooner. Looks like they're probably going to get him just on not making that payment. And let me tell you this. And you know what? Here you go. I'm going to, for all the members that signed up this evening, I'm going to be showing you guys this. I'll post it either tonight. If not tonight, you'll get it first thing tomorrow morning when you wake up. I'm going to post the document that shows exactly what his consequence is going to be since he didn't make the payment. It is in black and blue. It says exactly what will happen if he doesn't make his payment. So there you go. That'll be the first document you guys get access to. And then, of course, I'll show that later. But there you go. I mean, this guy literally, and here's the other thing. He's already been on a second chance. He had a warrant put out because of his not paying the first set of fees he owed, okay? So he had a warrant put out. They arrested him with this other bullshit that came, okay? So with the other bullshit, part of everything was that, hey, he has to pay back this money he owes and now the new money. But the whole thing is this is your last chance. You've already been given 2 chances to pay us back. If you don't pay us back, so yeah, no. And then, yeah, he didn't even, and you know what sucks? Is that those anger management classes were what he should have been going to and what I was hoping might have helped him a bit. But, you know, how are you going to change if you're not even going? So, no, I mean, this guy literally has just gone back to what he's always done, which is just running from the law. And you know what? When you get to a certain age like he is and you get to a certain felony record like he has, you're going to have just a couple of more chances when they catch you, okay? It's not going to be any more, post bond, hang out for a few months, smoke and joke, and not show up to court anymore. Nope. You had your last chance. You already should have had your last chance, but you had your last chance at this last hearing. And you couldn't even make a $20 payment, bro. That's insane. Yeah, no, he's going to do 90 days. That's what they deferred. His sentence they deferred was a 90-day sentence. So now that he fucked up, he's going to jail automatically for 90 days, 3 months. So, well, I guess he's going to have a lot of people watching his stream now. So everybody's just going to be watching, waiting for that door to get kicked down by Tulsa County Sheriff Department. Man. You're an idiot, Ski Mask. I can't believe you just fucked your life over a fucking $20 to $40 payment when you've got these people that are literally like throwing cash apps at you. But like I said, when you've got a serious drug problem, your money goes to all that. You know what I mean? Your senses are just out the door. You know, that lack of, that, hey, I should just pay my ticket. Your brain's fucked. So, yeah. Well, he might be, Skylit. If he's not getting in any trouble after this, then you know what? We might be looking at an informant, allegedly. I cannot believe that. That is insane. I actually checked that yesterday, and I see it updated. They must have just updated that today with that news. Holy shit. No wonder he's so fucking pissed. Oh, my God. Oh, and you know what? I'll show some of the members too. I'm going to show you some of the Instagrams he sent me these last 2 days. You want to talk about a nutso. Holy moly. Yeah, that's insane. I cannot believe that. Well, there you go. So for everybody that was wanting to know what was going to happen to this piece of shit, especially the victims, man, those are the people I feel for. I hope you're going to get justice. I hope you're going to see that justice soon, because it looks like it's coming. Oh, yeah, Sharon. He's definitely going to get all swelled up. He's going to look just like he did when he got out of jail the last time. He's going to look like a balloon, all matted up. Nah, we won't do that, Dave. Like I said, I don't go down to his level. I mean, honestly, the information's already out there. I don't even have to dox him. The guy's a fucking felon. All his public information, including his address, his driver's license number, his social security, you could get that on the public information that they hand out to you. That's like I said. If you don't ever want people to know your information, just don't commit a crime. It's pretty simple. Well, Brandy, that might happen because I don't think he's going to get that much care in the prison or in jail. And those jails are pretty raunchy and dirty. So that mayor might just get infected and come right off. And you know what? You guys know why he's afraid of. Hey, Jersey, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Oh, I can actually see it. I forgot I got my other phone. Hold on. Because again, remember, it doesn't show on the super, or what is it? The not super stream, the StreamYards. So let me go here. Oh my gosh. Super sticker. Wait. Again, remember, it doesn't show on the super. Oh, there we go. Live chat. Hey, I like that. The ha ha ha. Thank you, Jersey. I appreciate that. Oh, he looks like shit, huh, Ken? Look at you can see, well, I mean, I haven't shaved since I got home, okay? That's why I'm looking a little rough. But that dude, he looks just like he's been on like a binge, man. Yep, Skeletor is his ex-girlfriend. She's one of the I think he's one. I don't think she's a mod, but she's one of his little psychos. Yeah, he does look like a hobo. There you go. He got that straight like hobo shadow, man. Hey, well, you know what? Tonight is definitely a night to cheers. So if anybody, it's Friday night. If y'all got a beer in hand, if you got coffee, water, whatever your poison is, cheers. Salute to freaking justice. That's what we're cheering to tonight, folks. Cheers to justice. Dave, if you just came in, warrant not yet, but is on its way. Ski Mask did not show up to pay his payment like he was supposed to at the court administration hearing. It has been publicly posted, and the next thing that's going to happen is a bench warrant will be issued for his immediate arrest. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah, no, he did that to himself. So if you guys don't understand that, so for some of you that may not be aware of, what that has to do with everything is pretty much Ski Mask has had already a huge balance that he owes the state of Tulsa, specifically the courts, for all his crimes he's committed since pretty much the age of 18. This piece of shit has never paid the courts back or his victims for anything. So before he got in trouble, he already had about a $4,000 plus bill that he owed, okay? They had already issued out a warrant for his arrest because he hadn't paid for it, okay? So when he got in trouble, they naturally brought him in and they sat him down and said, hey, what about the money? So they made him sign some paperwork and he made a payment plan with them. That's the payment plan that I was poking around saying, literally, it's like a 30-year payment plan to pay back $4,000. The guy's paying I think it was $20 a month for, I think it was over 10 years. I got to do the math, okay? to pay this. I think it's 10 years, right? To pay the amount back. Now, because of this new court, judgment that he pled guilty to, he had more fines added on to his 4,000 plus balance. So he had to sign another piece of paperwork that said, one, I'm going to show up to the court administrator to make another payment plan or discuss, hey, I got some more, money I owe you guys now, and I'm going to show up to the probation office. He did not show up to any of those two. And see, here's the thing, and this is kind of sad, all right? Probation should have already came after him. You know what? Unfortunately, the courts will come after you for is when you owe them money, okay? It's all about the money. So now they're going to go after him, okay? I'm not kidding you. Courts are all about the money. And when you fuck with them on that payment, and that's like I said, I'm going to post the document up and everybody will have access to it tomorrow, but the members will have access to it first, either tonight or tomorrow morning early. And you'll see they are very specific on there. It says specifically what will happen if you do not make that payment. Even just that one stinky little $20 payment, okay? Well, and that's what I don't understand, Big Ups. Why couldn't he just have him pay it? Nope, he has not showed up for that. No wiper blades. Dude can't fix the headlight in his car. You know what I mean? Last week he was telling people, that he was going to go on a vacation and he was scamming money for that. The dude he says that every other weekend that he's going to go take a little trip somewhere. He can't leave anywhere, okay? He just does that to try to get his viewers to feel like, oh, okay, we're going to get some real IRL. We'll donate some money to him. And then he doesn't show. And what's funny is they don't say anything about it. They don't, hey, Ski, what about that trip you prompt? No, they know. Like I said, these people are so fucking just brainwashed or just not there that they don't care. I mean, some of them have already supposedly lost their jobs. They've been doxxed at their work and they're still running back. I remember the Mitten Mama. She went through a whole week of just total doxing, total this. And she's back over there. I mean, these people, like I said, I can't even imagine what their real life is like if this is what they spend, all day doing, is just waiting for this guy to come on and spit his fucking rhetoric, I saw that, Dave, about the 500. We talked about that earlier. That's why I was saying, dude, if he supposedly got that, you're telling me he couldn't make a $20, $40 payment to keep him out of jail? That's insane. How the fuck are you not going to be able to fucking make a $20 payment to keep your ass out of jail? I mean, doesn't he want to keep smoking and streaming and joking with his fucking people? Dude, you couldn't even take care of that. I mean, that should have been priority one before you got your little weed for the day or your little energy drink, Well, that's exactly what he's going to do, Candy Cane. What has happened? Every time he knows he gets a bench warrant, he's gone. So, yeah. That bench warrant gets clicked. It's gonna get assigned probably Monday, or if not, maybe it already got over the weekend. Most likely not. It'll be Monday or next week. And yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if all of a sudden you're gonna see him. Oh, I'm going on a road trip, and I need to. And then he's gonna, when he doesn't get the donos he needs, he's gonna start really flipping out on everybody because he knows he can't leave anywhere unless he has gas money. So. Yeah, I don't know either, Breaks. I know he is banned from PayPal for sure. That's why I know. I mean, he can't get monetized, period, because of his channel. But even if he could, he wouldn't be able to get paid because anything having to do with Google or PayPal, his name is like banned, perma-banned from. Yeah, that could happen. I think he was mentioning that not too long ago, that he did get a pretty big chargeback from somebody. And it was one of his like mod donators that he pissed off. I mean, he does it to himself. He works these people of his, he scams them out of money, and then he docks them. I mean, I've never met somebody so stupid that can't even take care of the people that he's scamming. You know what I mean? How fucking, and it's just sad that he's even doing that, but then to like scam people and then like dox them at the end. Holy shit, that's crazy. Oh, I mean, and anybody, Jen, and according to that, you can go on his court record right now, and you can see the last case before this last one. You can see where they've literally been trying to, like, and all the other cases before that, they've been literally trying to pull money, or what is the word? Garnish his tax, his tax break, essentially, if he worked, to pay back the courts. And you can see where it says they attempted, and then obviously he doesn't pay taxes, so they don't get anything. But yeah, the dude's never paid taxes on any of the Cash Apps, any of his donations, which is illegal, and it adds up. I mean, I'm sure he's been doing it for 4 or 5 years now. He's probably made over $10,000 minimum. He owes the state, not state and the Fed some money. But yeah, they've been trying to get after him for a while now. So that's what happens, when you go after somebody that's a scumbag like him. Unfortunately, you really can't get much out of them. You just got to kind of hit them as soon as they get some cash. But court's not going to do that, right? They're not going to babysit them and be like, oh, $5 cash up, that goes to the court. But what they can do is exactly what they just did today. You don't show up to pay us, bench warrant. Well, they haven't done that today, but they did know on the paperwork that he didn't show up. So that bench warrant will be assigned within a day or two. Yeah, I know. I'm sure, though, they've got a bunch of people the feds want to go after, and he's probably just a small little fish in that world. But that's what sucks, though. That's what I'm saying, is how a lot of these little shitheads can really get away with a lot of bad stuff just because they kind of fall under that radar of being, like something, classified as more serious to some of these government agencies, and it sucks. It really does. Because like I said, there are a lot of victims from people like Ski Mask and like Controlla, that go around bullying people, go around putting out fake rhetoric. You see that. I mean, these two put out some of the biggest bullshit in the world. And all day long, I was watching people in both their chats, like, just falling for it. Granted, most of them are their little psychos, and they're going to, like I said, Controlla says, or Ski Mask. I don't think Controlla has as many dedicated mods, but Ski Mask, he tells those ladies to go jump off a bridge. They're going to go jump off a fucking bridge. That's how fucking brainwashed they are, and it's sad. Controlla, she doesn't, I think people her mods more feel sorry for her and want to help. And what's really sad about that is I've seen a lot of her mods even try to get, intervene a bit, and she even, I think it was today, I recorded it, but I didn't, it was just so short. It wasn't worth playing, but she pretty much told the mods and everybody watching her that she does her, I do me, that she's never has and never is going to listen to anybody. Straight up. That's what she said, and you don't think that same advice she's giving herself is the very fucking reason she is where she is? And what's sad is I have yet to see any real support from family or friends of hers. So I don't think she has any. And if that's the case, she needs real intervention. And if it's going to have to be the state doing it, well, then it needs to happen, because if nobody's going to step up to her and say, hey, take the phone from her fucking hand and say, you know what, this is ridiculous. You're going to hurt yourself, or worst off, your daughter, continuing this bullshit. And you need to stop, okay? You're already fucking trying to battle a serious addiction. We don't need another fucking addiction, okay? And it is serious. I mean, it's going to be to the point where I can guarantee you within the next few years, you're going to start seeing a lot of these psychologists and psychiatrists having a name specifically for it and diagnosing people that are addicted to the internet. More specifically to these like social media platforms where they have an audience. This is not somebody that's addicted to, just browsing the internet and looking at all. No, these are people that want to see themselves on the internet. They want to see people talking about them, that type of shit. Okay. And like I said, look at what happened with Controlla. Okay. Something that is not in real life or is YouTube just turned into real life. Okay. We had an accident happen that involved a child getting hurt and another passenger. And that's now involved the court systems. Okay. And a lot of their resources. So it very well did get real. And somebody could have very well got seriously hurt or killed. okay? And that's where this shit does get serious. That's where, jokes aside, hey, we do have a problem here that we need to discuss, and we do have a problem here that we need to expose. And like I said, if she has no friends or no family that's going to do it for her, then the court has to be the one. So it is important. Like I said, my personal opinion, do I want her to go to jail? No. But I want her to get the fucking I want the strictest probation she can get, because if she's going to have any chance, I'm talking any chance of possibly, changing her way. And this is not for herself at this point. She's already a grown adult. This is for her daughter, his sake. If she's going to have any chance of doing the right thing and being a good mom for her daughter, she needs this intervention, and she needs to take it serious. If she doesn't, which it's looking like exactly like that's the way it's going, I have a feeling, and I hope it does not happen, that something possibly is going to come from this. We could possibly see another accident. And like I said, shame on Controlla if that happens, and shame on you for not listening to anybody and being so fucking stubborn and such a fucking narcissist that you're not willing to make a small change just for the better sake of your own fucking daughter, man. That's it, But yeah. And I think everybody that's been part of this channel, that's watched, that's helped support the trip, to go down there and expose her and put her on the pedestal, as they say. I think you all are doing a great job in assisting this channel and us all together, coming together and doing something good to hopefully maybe help these people. But if not, at the very minimum, at least they're being exposed and people are aware of who and what they're doing, then that's all we can really do. But ultimately, if there could be a possibility of a change that can come from all this, I welcome that. And I think, we all as a group have been responsible for that. And although it's hey, I need some, what is it? When people give you a little high five or that. No, I'm not asking for any type of, hey, I want to be, recognized. There you go. I don't want any recognition. Okay. I'm not looking for a certificate to hang on my wall that says I helped Controlla or I helped Ski Mask. No, like I said, I just want these people exposed because I don't want them seen hurting other people. That's what I care about. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what I give a shit about is that these two individuals and the other people that we're going to be exposing and the other people that we're going to be looking at, that at the end of the motherfucking day, that they don't go out and hurt anybody else. They hurt themselves, fuck them, okay? But I'm concerned about the innocent people and the people that don't deserve to get hurt because of these people's outrageous. This isn't even like small. This is an outrageous behavior, okay, what these people are doing. Okay, it's unheard of. And especially that they're filming it. That's what's even more mind-blowing. Well, there's a lot of people that have been getting in trouble. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to cover them. I feel the people that should be covered are ones that are really going to affect the public. Controlla is one of those. Ski Mask is one of those. I mean, in Controlla's case, we had somebody that not only affected the public and injured them, it had to do with the whole IRL, thing. That's what, what we watch, what we do, So I think rightfully so, that was something that should have been exposed. Especially because it had to do with the whole IRL scene and how dangerous it can be for individuals to be live streaming themselves and driving and being distracted. And on top of that, doing all the other shenanigans that she does. Well, big ups, then we'll take a look at it. I have gotten some information from that court case. And I don't know if that was the real geezer reaching out over the last few days in my one of my live streams, but maybe he's reaching out to get some help. So we'll look at it for sure. We definitely will. But you know who I ultimately really wanted to start, not them, but what I wanted to maybe possibly get into next month as well, or start covering, is, I don't know if a lot of you are aware of what happened in Washington about the couple that it was a podcasting couple that got murdered, okay, by some psycho that literally went cross country and took in real life serious, okay, and murdered these people just because I think it was the wife was, who had already put a restraining order on this person, okay, just didn't want to have any contact with, somebody that obviously was stalking them, okay, that was a viewer. And it got serious. It got so serious that their lives ended, okay? And the really sad thing about this is they had already put out a restraining order on this individual, okay? Now, am I blaming the courts? No. But there is a lot more to this that needs to be viewed and exposed, because I think these people had already been reaching out for help, and I don't think they got the help that they deserved. And this is a good example, right? Like everybody was saying, hey, look at Ski Mask. He's putting your information out. Look at, he's doing this. And what did I tell you? There's nothing I can really do, right? There's not even a number. I can't even call 911 and say, hey, my shit's on the internet. What can you do? And I never would, okay? But that's the point I'm trying to make, is I wonder if these people tried reaching out and just didn't get any help. And look what happened to them, okay? And if that's the case, then there needs to be some type of, something that needs to come from this, whether it's YouTube, the government, whatever, that needs to change, whether it's putting out a law that has to do specifically with cyber stalking, whether it's putting down more heat on these social platforms like YouTube that are allowing these people to do this, okay? That are allowing these ski masks to, dox people and their families, that are allowing these ski masks to put pictures of little children on there, that are allowing these ski masks to put pictures of random people's dead parents and make fun of them like it's a fucking, Looney Tunes fucking character, This is somebody's fucking parent, relative, daughter, son, whatever. And this guy's literally waving a fucking person that's not even no longer here to defend themselves, and having fun at it. That's a sick individual, very sick individual, okay? And he's clear-cut a great example of that, okay? He's an individual that has restraining orders filed against him, and look what he's still doing. So I'm curious. I'd like to get more information about that couple and what really happened, how far, and not the stuff that's out there, that we all can read. I'm talking about court records, police records, the calls, how far did they go prior to this incident to report this individual? Okay, because if you can find that they did a lot, then I will blame somebody. I will say something failed them, okay? And that's something that should be exposed if that's the case, because there should be change for that. And that could possibly save somebody else's life if that change is made, or, there could be a flaw that's exposed to why this happened to these people. Because I really do, I really do believe that there's a lot more to this story, okay? I think it's crazy that some guy that had a restraining order already put against him for, internet stalking, pretty much was able to travel cross country, find these people after they told the police, hey, they know my address, they write to me, they sent me this, and murdered these people. Like I said, I'm not putting blame on anybody, but I think there's a lot more to investigate about this case. And I think it has a lot to do with what we're seeing here, a lot to do with what we've experienced right now, with Ski Mask. And I'm not saying necessarily all with Controlla. I do compare to Ski Mask, but as far as the criminal history, they are not the same. She does have a felony, but it is different. I don't consider her she's not, well, I take that back. The felony did have to do with her assaulting a woman, but never mind. I have heard stories of her assaulting men as well. So you know what? She could just be as bad. I take that back. You know what I mean? Now that I'm starting to just think about a lot of the stuff she's done, it is looking like she is almost just, like I said, a female version of Ski Mask. And I'm just looking at some of the chat. I know I've been rambling on, so I'm just reading chat and seeing if you guys have any questions or what you guys are talking about. So, Janny's World, no way. Okay, sorry, I was just I don't want to get in your conversation. You just, like I said, it pops up when you're one of the memberships. So I did not want to not read your comment. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think a lot what we've seen is going to tie in to a lot what we're going to be discussing this month. And that's what I wanted to kind of go over with everybody this evening and kind of tie into, like I said, the special announcement I had was for the channel. It was the fact that, this channel was already, the monetization as far as like the super chats and stuff, that was already approved last week, but the channel itself was never approved for subscriptions yet until this week. So that was real cool. And these subscriptions are definitely going to help with growing the channel and allowing this, me to continue to provide you with this type of court coverage. So I really appreciate everybody that's already signed up and any of the future members, because it's, having that reoccurring, subscription coming in, that'll take care of a lot of the things that, will, like I said, that this channel needs to improve. I'd like to do a lot more court coverage. I have people every day texting me, DMing me, hey, can you cover this? Can you cover that? My job is flexible because it's my job, but it does take a lot of time, but I am able to schedule that. And I would love to cover a lot of these court coverages, but it does cost money, to travel and all that. Now having all these different ways to be monetized, I think is really going to help. And now I can start, saying, hey, I might be able to do this, because before it was like, no way, I just got done with this trip. There's no way that we can do another fundraiser, in 5 days for this. But, with all these different opportunities with the monetization, it's definitely going to help. So, and that's because of you guys. So I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel, that's, helped and supported. So thank you all. I really appreciate that. And I want you guys to know that. Let's see here. Tammy, yeah, you'll get a preview. I mean, I don't know when you joined in, but there'll definitely be a VOD coming up after this. I'm not going to delete it. So if you missed anything, you can catch up on that for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think what you're going to see this month is going to have, as far as what I'm going to be providing and wanting to do as far as coverage, is going to have a lot to do with what we've seen and experienced already. And it's going to do with what I'm very passionate in, which is stopping this bullying that's going around. Because like I said, frankly, I'm disgusted about it. Yeah, Summer. And you know how that was a pretty weird story too. I was watching that. And I'll tell you what, if Salmon really did it, he slipped under that bullshit. And that just had to do with just people not caring after a while, There was a lot of hype about that arson and what could have happened and this and that, but I don't think people really did anything, the people that cared. But honestly, if those people really lost their homes because of him and he's just, free walking around, then I do think he deserves some type of justice. And I feel bad for those people because obviously they're not going to get any compensation for losing their fucking RVs. And I'm very undecided, Baseline. I don't think I've seen enough evidence on both sides, but I think there's enough there to, to investigate is what I'm saying. Definitely. But as of right now, I don't want to make any allegations or say he did or not, but I think there's enough evidence there to at least, investigate. And also, I'd frankly like to know what the police decided on. What did they end up finding somebody that did it? Because if they did, then Mondo's free and clear, But personally, I've never heard anything as far as what happened after, they never caught anybody, nothing. So, again, I can't even talk about it anymore after that because, like I said, I've never heard any more news since what you've all probably seen. So, but that's pretty serious. Like I said, that pissed me off. I felt really bad for those families. All right. Because I'll tell you what, a lot of those people that live in those communities, they don't have money. Okay. And that is their only little RV that they live in. They don't have another home. They're not there just because they're, enjoying a vacation in their RV. No. All right. So when that RV burnt down, those people have no home to go to unless they have a family or friend, okay? And they're never going to rebuild. I mean, they literally would have to be able to afford another fucking RV or mobile home to even move back into something. So it's a really fucked up situation. And I mean, whoever did it needs to be found responsible is all I want to say. Yeah, Missy, that's like I said, I'm not going to make allegations. Somebody just brought it up, but it's just an example. You know, there are a lot of people in this IRL communities that, you know, we follow that break the laws. And I don't mind covering them. I think they're more interesting because these are the people that aren't getting covered by main media or, excuse me, mainstream media. And these are individuals that we are interested in, okay? So and unfortunately, there's a lot of them that are getting in trouble, especially this month. I mean, you got a lot going on with the Vegan Patriot IBL, you know, domestics going on. You had Geezer getting in some trouble, which almost I think had to do with, you know, like some, you know, claiming he was an officer, which is pretty serious. And then what did we also have? Let's see here. Was one. Oh, you know, like I said, Mondo's already happened in the past, but recently there's been, you know, at least 2 to 3, 4 live streamers that a lot of people are very, you know, aware of or watch that have gotten in some trouble. Now, is it major, minor? I don't know yet because I haven't really read a lot about them. I've just kind of glanced over some of the information people sent. But, you know, if it's something that's what you guys want to see, then we'll definitely cover it. If you guys want to see more of the mainstream stuff, then we can do that. It's everything is up to what you guys want to do. Okay. And I mean that. I mean that a lot. You know, you guys are the ones that you guys were the ones that were interested in the controller hearing. That's what we brought was that coverage. And I mean, although people might have said, oh, we're not, it's not a big deal. Well, I think the numbers speak for that night because that night there was almost about 500 people that came to watch that video. So there was obviously a lot of people. They may not have came to watch me, but they came to watch the video. That's for sure. We can all agree on that, okay? And if 500 people were interested in watching that video, that means there was a lot of people that were interested in what happened to Controlla. And like I said, it's because she is an IRL figure, and it was something that was done on live stream. Okay, to say that people are not going to be interested in that would be crazy. Phil Poo says, I like my stash, but I'll tell you what, man, since you're so just on it, it'll cost you some money. So if you'd like, since you seem to be the only one that wants me to shave it, if you want to Cash App $100, I'll shave it for you, okay? Otherwise, I'm keeping my mustache because I like it. Oh, big ups. I can tell you're not Sarah. Trust me. Yeah, rip Cindy. I'm not even going to bring her name up because she's not here to defend anything, but definitely RIP. Jen. Yeah, no. So as far as, you know, what we're going to be covering this month, I think you guys already got a good idea. I don't have any, you know, exact court dates scheduled yet. So, you know, I'm going to leave that alone as far as discussing that. But there are some that will be available this month. Which ones I can attend, which one I can't, I don't know yet. But I definitely obviously want to be providing as much court coverage as I can. Again, a lot of it does have to do with the funding, but, you know, we seem not to have an issue with that. And like I said, with all the other opportunities we have for the monetization, I think that's definitely going to help. But either way, there's still a lot going on. You know, even if we're not doing court coverages live, there's still a lot that we can be investigating with, you know, following up on all these other cases. Obviously, there's some shit that's going to go down with Ski Mask pretty soon. So, hey, if I can bring you a follow-up court interview from jail whether he likes it or not. I'll do that for y'all, okay? Maybe we can even do it virtual, all right? We'll send Skiwi a $20 commissary gift, and maybe he'll give us a virtual interview or a phone interview, okay? But we will follow up with these people. We're going to follow up with Control, of course. That hasn't ended, not even close, okay? She's got to decide whether she's going to take her plea deal next month, all right? And if she doesn't, for whatever reason, this would go into a jury trial, right? So that might be something we're going to come back to cover, would be if it does go to a jury trial. I would hope not, my gosh, but I'm not that person. I can't control any decisions, so we can just imagine is all they say. But like I said, that person, if they decide not to take the plea, we're going to have another month of trial that we're going to be, if we can't cover, we'll be discussing, okay? We already started with it. We're going to end with it, all right? Same thing with Ski Mask. So we still have 2 individuals that yet we haven't finished completely with, so you can expect that type of coverage as well. But we are going to be moving on a little bit. Like I said, we got other bad people that we need to expose. We've got some bad apples on the YouTube world, off the YouTube world. Like I said, this channel is about exposing people that do bad to other people and preventing other victims, okay, from rising from these people, okay, and what they do. And before we bring any of those allegations, like I have on both these people, I will bring you the paperwork, okay? I'm not going to sit here and make these BS, rhetorics and lies like you see them making, all right? And I think I've shown that, all right, on both these individuals. But yeah, plan on covering them still until their cases are finished completely, and plan on opening up some new books, some new chapters this month. I welcome everybody to please send me any of your, if you have any tips, any ideas. Best way to reach out to me is through Instagram, okay? I've already had a lot of people reach out to me through Instagram, and that's why I was covering some of these things that you've seen already. So please, I do rely a lot on the viewers and want to focus on things that you like, that you're interested in. So please feel free to contact me through Instagram, through the messages here and so on. But, we are going to be bringing some coverage this month, and we are going to be, exposing a lot of these bullies. I think this month is going to be the month that we get into that. Especially after what you've seen, especially from Ski. These last 3 days, I think, are a clear-cut example of what a real piece of shit bully does to people. And I want to prevent that. I don't want that to happen to other people. I'll take it. I'll be the pincushion this time. But like I said, mark my word, he's going to be in some serious shit for this. And I don't even think, like I said, I need to get the ball rolling. After what I saw today, I think Ski Mask already knows he's going to be in a world of shit. So, all right, y'all. I don't want to keep you guys up too long. I know everybody here on the East Coast, is getting kind of late. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Amanda, it's going to be my Insta is literally NJ Courts. I think that you look at it like at / NJ Courts TV. Sorry, NJ Courts TV. Wait, is it? Hold on. Let me check for you really quick. I apologize about that. Wait, it is. Yeah, it's NJ Courts TV. So if you just look for NJ Courts TV, you can, it's a public, profile I have. So everybody's invited to watch and check what I do out. And you can follow me on there and you can DM me on there. But yeah, NJ Courts TV is the best way to reach me on Instagram. And that way, if you have any questions, please, by all means. Now, for those members that have signed up today, I want to give you guys a huge thank you for doing that. I'm really excited about the membership program. I welcome the new jury members to the jury room. Like I said, if you click or you're interested, hit the join button and you can see exactly all the perks that y'all are going to get for being a member. There's just one membership. I don't think I'm worthy enough to be charging Netflix prices for you guys. But I think $2.99 a month will definitely help this channel. Okay. And like I said, for you guys that are members, you'll get a lot of cool stuff out of that. So, and you're going to start, let's do tomorrow because it's already late. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, and you look under the members only, let's see, how would we do this? It'll be under as a community message, or it'll be a video, but I will post more information regarding what's going to happen to Ski now that we know he didn't pay his court fines. Okay, I'm going to post that paperwork, and for everybody else that's not a member, you guys will have the opportunity to see that later on that day. Okay, so please keep an eye out for that. I appreciate everybody coming in today. I appreciate everybody that signed up as new members. I appreciate everybody that made donations to this channel today. Like I said, that all helps build this channel, and 100% of that goes right back into this channel. So very much appreciated. Most importantly, I thank everybody that's taking their time out of their Friday night to come watch the show, join us this evening, and have a chat about all the bullshit that's going on around. Like I said, we'll see where this goes. We haven't finished covering 2 individuals that we started with. We're definitely going to wrap that up. But please keep an eye out. Keep your notifications on, because I have a feeling you're going to be getting some breaking news coming up this weekend or week soon in regards to Mr. Ski Mask Andy. So everybody have a nice evening. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Love everybody. Take care. NJ Courts out. We'll see you guys on the next show. Bye, y'all.